create, and then we can get going.
Right, Ellen, and back. So we're going to start on our back. So we're going to do bum, tum, bum.
I know. So on your back you go and just fall back asleep. See you in half an hour. I'm struggling to wake up today. Okay, when you're on your backs, just do a few spinal curls to get that lower back loosened up. Up and down. Keep the tummy in as you lift it up. Take your time. Press into the sore bits, if there is any, and just give your spine a chance to start moving. Oh, mine is taking its time to start moving.
What are we doing, sorry?
Spinal curls.
Spinal curls. I thought that was probably, I was just checking.
So in real life, I think I just need to say that he doesn't listen to me at all either.
I do listen, I was just checking.
Yeah, he's obviously listening now because I'm in public. It's kind of just how it is. And then back to the middle once that's loosened up, and then just drop them to one side, hold them there, stretch into that waist to keep the opposite shoulder down. And all the way over to the other side. I'm sorry. And back to the middle. Okay. So the first bum stuff is bridges, and then we'll move over to tummies and come back to bridges. So feet nice and close to your bum, feet and knees 4 hip distance apart. Lift up into your first bridge. Find it. Get comfortable in it. Oh, I've got the wrong shirt on for today. Everything's gonna stick out. Okay, squeeze your bum in. Knees forward, feet forward. If you're struggling with that, get a band and just put it around your knees. If you have knees that naturally goes in, you're going to push against the band just to keep it straight. And if you have knees that goes out, let the band pull it in. So if you do have a band and you struggle with that, just go and get it. Just hold that bridge. And slowly down. Get used to that feeling in your back. And then as soon as you hit the floor, lift it back up into bridge again. Shrug the shoulders under, get a nice little lift, tummy in, ribs in. And we're going to do single leg bridges today. So we are going to lift up, we're not going to straighten out the leg. So we're going to lift up one leg, keep it bent, bring it in. We're just going to pulse it into our chest, lift, squeeze up on the standing leg and out to the front. Squeeze it in, lift up and out to the front. Squeeze and kick. And 4, squeeze, lift, kick. And 5, squeeze. Bring it back into a bridge, lift up, squeeze your bum in, tailbone in. Make sure you've got a lot of power in the sand leg. If you are dipping a lot, just keep to a double bridge and hold the double bridge. Lift up the other leg, bend it in, squeeze it into your chest, squeeze up with the standing leg, and take it out. And squeeze, keep the tummy in, and take it out. I can talk in this position. Squeeze, kick it out, lift up the standing bum, squeeze it in, lift it up. One more time, squeeze, take your feet to the floor. Squeeze up into bridge and put it down on the floor. Just give your back a rest. I'm really struggling to speak in that.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it feels like something's pressing into my voice box, so I might be quiet with that one. You just need to follow movements. Okay, take a rest. Take your legs from side to side. Give your back a rest. And back to the middle. Feet forward, knees forward. Lift up into your bridge. Straighten out. Yeah, I'm definitely squeezing into something. Squeeze in the bum, tuck in the ribs. Just hold that, and we're just going to drop it and squeeze it up. Nice and slow, your bum, I mean. Squeeze it up, knees forward, feet forward, and squeeze. Nice tight squeeze within. And this is the sequence we usually do, just to get it nice and tired. So just nice big squeezes and slow drops. And then stay up. Take the knees in and out. Again, nice and slow, with a nice big squeeze in the bum. 20 pounds note in the butt cheek. Don't drop it, so squeeze nice and hard. And just slowly take your knees in and out. And bring it back to the bottom. Let your back just rest by taking the legs side to side. And we're doing single leg lifts again. When we come back, I don't particularly like single leg lifts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to the front, feet forward, knees forward, tummy in, squeeze up into your bridge, tuck your tailbone up, everything nice and square. So we're going to bend the knee in again. So bend one knee in, squeeze up on the standing leg, and we're just going to pulse it in. And as you pulse it in, lift up the opposite bum as well. So pulse it in, pulse it in. Squeeze the standing bum as you pulse it in. And take it down. Lift up into a bridge. Make sure you're secure. Oh, wait, my necklace is choking me as well. Part of the problem. Make sure you're secure. Make sure your hips is lifted. Bring the other leg in and pulse while the other bum is squeezing up. Keep the tummy in. Pulse, 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 pulse. I find this very difficult. Pulse, pulse, and last one. Take it back to the floor. Drop your back down and just take your legs. I keep sliding from side to side. How do we like the single legs?
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
But then I don't like bridge, so
Okay, take
not the
your
right
feet
person to ask.
to the side of the mat. Squeeze up into your bridge. Hold it up. Tummy in. Elbow tucked under. Bum squeezed. And just do that pulsing again. Up and down. Really big squeezing as you go up. Squeeze the life out of your bum. And lift it up. Squeeze. And just take the knees in and out a little bit. Now when we come back to bridge for the second bit, we're going to do single legs again, but a different type of one. So hopefully we'll have a bum rest until then. Just take it in and out. Keep squeezing up. That should sting now, hopefully. Is it stinging, Marie?
Yes.
Stinging. Just in and out. In and out. Squeeze it up. Tummy in, ribs in. And in and out. Squeeze it up. And all the way down to the floor. Bring your feet in and just take your legs from side to side. Now, because it's bum, we're just going to do single leg raises again, just to kind of enforce that. So when you're ready, you can lie on your side, on your arm. We're not going to do the clown one, we're just going to do the leg raise. On your arm, tailbone tucked in. Take your leg out and just push it back a little bit, then lift it up. And just pulse it up and down. Small pulse. small pulses. Tailbone tucked in, so try not to arch your back. It's going to make it easier if you arch. Tuck in the tailbone. Small pulses up and down. And then just leave it in the air. Turn that foot up and forward. Keep it behind you. Keep your tailbone tucked in. Keep your tummy in, your TVA, navel to spine. Turn it up and forward. Up and forward. Try not to arch your back as you do that. Up and forward. And back to the front, slowly up and down. Don't go too low. Keep it in that mid-range. You don't have to go very high, just as long as you squeeze it back and you feel it, especially in your glute med. And hold it there. Slowly take it down. And that's it for the legs. We're not going to do loads of them. You feel it?
Yes, I did.
Turn on to the other side. Just keeping it broken up. Onto the side, tuck your tailbone in, take that leg out and back, and then lift it up to where you can. Make sure everything's tucked in, and then just start to move it up and down. If you turn your head, chin in, you shouldn't see your toes. And then just hold it there, turn the foot up. And I'm focusing on keeping the navel to spine, keeping the tailbone tucked in so that you don't arch your back. In and out. And then back to the front and just pulse it again. Up and down, push it back. You should feel that contracting in the bum. Hold it in the air and down to the floor. There we go. Turn onto your backs again. Are you okay?
Yeah.
It's just a quick wakey uppy for the second loads of bridges.
No.
Not down. Okay. A little bit of abs. Hug in your left leg. Take the right leg down. Squeeze that knee in so that that pelvis tilts. You should feel it tilting, pushing your lower back into the floor. Just hug it in. And then lift up to that leg. Squeeze it in. Lift up to that knee. Just hold it there. You can lift the other foot an inch off the floor. Just to add some pressure. He's already done that.
I've just done it.
He's eager. And just switch and grab. Keep the other foot lifted. Switch and grab. And again, switch and grab. Go down onto your the head again. Drop your head down. Hug in this leg now, nice and tight. As tight as you can. And send this leg out to the ceiling. Oof, tight hamstrings today. Okay, let go of that leg. Keep it 90 degrees above your hips if you can. And we're just going to do the leg drop about 45 degrees. Hold it there. Then squeeze up with your shoulders. And lift the other foot an inch off the floor. So just hold that. We're just going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then we're going to squeeze and change legs. squeeze, 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 and change legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Change legs. Keep that tummy in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hug in both. So we're going to do that hug and send out move where you hug in the knees and then kick out the legs and arms to a height that is comfortable for you, lifting up your head a little bit. So hug it in and kick it out. Hold. And then bring it back. Hug in, let your pelvis tilt and kick it out. Lift up your head, arms next to your ears. Kick it out. Oh, sorry, hug it in. And kick it out. Hug it in. And kick it out. Nice and slow. The movement's down as well for that eccentric load. So every time you kick out, you can put your head down on the rest just to give it a little bit of drag. So every time you kick out, move really slowly into it and really slowly out of it. So kick it out. And slowly bring it in, take your head down. And kick it out. And bring it in. Head to the floor, bring your knees 90-90. Hands above your face, you can keep your head down. And we're just doing dead bug, so opposite hand, opposite foot out. And in. TVA level to spine. Away from your waistband. And just keep doing. The more 90-90 your legs is, the difficulter it is. So if you squeeze it in, more difficult. So if you squeeze it in quite a bit, it's easier than having it 90-90 the whole time. Now come back to the middle. You double arms, single legs. So same movement, double arms, single legs. Keep the legs 90-90, keep the tummy in. Don't let your back arch too much. Going down the height of your leg, you can adjust depending on the pull it has on your back. And just keep doing that. Guys, it's slow abs today. Now hug in both knees. And we're going to kick it out again very slow, lifting up the head, and then bring it back very slow. So kick it out. Hold. And slowly bring it back with your head down. Kick it out, hold. And slowly bring it back. Hug in. Kick it out, hold. And slowly bring it in. Hug it in. Legs in 90-90 again. Hands above your face. So single legs first. Single arm. Single leg. Opposite side. Nice and slow. Keep it 90-90. Come in, back down. Your hip is clicking, Louis.
Yep.
Do toe dips. So if your hip is clicking, you can do toe dips. Which looks like this. Just toe tip the one. It's just as intense. So you can do toe dips. Back to the middle. Hug in your knees. We're going to do kick outs again. Kick it out, nice and slow. Hold. And bring it back. Let your head down. Hug in your knees. Kick it out, nice and slow. Hold, bring it back. One more time, kick it out. And bring it back. Hug in your knees, put your feet on the floor to give your legs a little bit of a rest. We're going to do hundreds. So squeeze up and then just hop your hands. We're deliberately doing hundreds with our feet on the floor so that our legs can rest a little bit. So hop the arms nice and well, keep squeezing in. And just hop it. The easier version of the hundreds. Keep squeezing up. So try not to kind of lose your height and chill out. So you can always hold on to your head. If your head is sore, or your neck is sore, hold on to your neck. Keep squeezing up. And as soon as you feel you're getting lazy, squeeze it up again. You can pulse it up to make sure you get that like maximum squeeze in. And all the way down to the mat, hugging your knees. We've got one more time of that sequence and then moving on to the next one. So we're going to hug in the knees, kick out the legs nice and slow, lift up the head and hold. Bring it in nice and slow, put your head down. Kick it out again. Lift up the head nice and slow, hold. And bring it in. And one more time. Kick it out, hold. And bring it in. Legs in a block shape. The 90-90 is about there where your arms are straight when your hands is on your patella, your kneecap. Hands above your face, single legs out. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Nice and controlled. Toe tap if your hip is clicking. And back to the middle. Kick it out. Last three. Straighten, hold. Bring it back, it down. Kick it out. Bring it back. Last one. Kick it out, nice and slow. Bring it back. Head down. And feet to the floor. Okay, the next one is that roll-up sequence I like so much. And we've got that little turn thing in as well. So again, adjust it if your back doesn't like this. So squeeze in one knee, take the other leg to the floor. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just resetting.
Straighten that leg out to the ceiling, hold on to it, and just give it a stretch. I don't know about you, but my hamstrings are quite tight today. Is it just me?
No, mine's tight. My legs are sore from yesterday, actually. Yesterday's
The
class.
ankles. Okay, roll up to that leg with your hand, hold on to your leg, roll up your shoulders, lift the other leg an inch off the floor. Let go. We're going to do that roll up again where the leg stays scissor. We're going to switch once, switch again, roll back down, grab that leg in, give a stretch, then bend that same knee in, let go, and we're going to roll to the opposite side like we did last week. So you're going to roll 3 times. 1, keep your shoulders lifted. So you're kind of in a low boat and rolling. And 3. Bring it back, take your head down, hug in that knee, switch sides. Keep the other leg off the floor, straighten out this leg, give it a stretch. Okay, let go, roll up into that seated scissor. Switch once, switch again, roll down, bend that knee in, keep the other one still lifted, let go of that knee, and roll 3 times to the other side as again. Get that boat feeling in your back, so don't get out of that boat. Hug in that knee, take your head down and switch sides. Keep the other leg lifted. Straighten this one out to the ceiling. Just give it a stretch first. We'll add by walking up that leg first. We'll add it this way, so lift up your head, then let go. Then roll up into that scissor. Switch once, switch again, roll it down, hug in that knee, and roll in that boat 3 times to the other side. Bring it back. Grab that knee in And switch sides. Put your head down now. Then put the other leg down. Straighten this leg out to the ceiling. Roll it up. Let go. Roll up. Switch for 1. Switch for 2. Roll down again. Bend in that knee. Lift up and roll. With that boat feeling. 2 and 3. And just hugging both knees. Take a quick rest. How do we like that boat roll?
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay. The next one is the same boat roll, but without the knee in. So you're just going to go into a low boat. You're going to kick out into a low boat. Then roll from side to side like you are in rough seas. And then hug your knees again for a minute. Oh, we've only got 3 minutes and we still have to do bum.
Oh, my bum tomorrow is up here.
Okay, don't worry. I can fit this in 3 minutes.
Oh, I actually in 3 minutes. You can carry on.
Okay, so hug in your knees. We're going to do that kick out again into a low boat. So hug in the knees, then kick it out nice and slow into your low boat. And then just roll from side to side. Oops. Maybe bring your arms next to you. I think it's easier to roll this way. So that just keeps everything tucked in. And back to the middle. Hug in your knees. So kick out the arms first and then bring the arms next to the side. I always forget that the rolling boat's easier with the arms next to you. Okay, so kick it out, arms out first. Then bring the arms in and roll your boat. Roll your boat. And back to the middle. Hug in the knees, feet to the floor. Oh, take the legs from side to side. So that was quite slow abs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you won't feel it tomorrow. Okay, feet forward, knees forward. We're going to lift up into our last bridge and do kind of a hip stretch and a bridge hold. So squeeze it up into your bridge. Tuck your shoulders under, tuck your ribs in, bum up. And then we're just going to take our 1 foot over the knee. So I'm going to take the side that you see me. Going to take the foot over the knee, drop the knee down and squeeze up. And just hold that. This is going to throw you off. This knee wants to dip. So try and keep a straight line with your hips. And we're just going to go up and down in that bridge with that one leg. So squeeze it up, take it down. Squeeze it up, take it down. Squeeze it up, take it down. And then come back up. Take that leg to the floor. Hold that bridge. And then do the other side. Make sure the ribs, the tummy is tucked in. Other side. Hold that steady. Take it down. Pick it up. Take it down. Pick it up. And back to the top. So feet to the floor, lift up in a nice big bridge. Heel toe the feet to the side of the mat, squeeze up, ribs in. Take the legs in and out. Keep the bum squeezed in and out. Just the last little bit of tiredness. Squeeze up with the bum. Keep squeezing up. And all the way down to the floor. Hug in your knees nice and tight. And roll up to a seated. Cross your legs. Sit up nice and high. Shrug the shoulders back. Just take opposite hand over opposite knee just for a twist into that back. Ooh, coffee burns. lot of noise again today. And other side. I can't decide whether that was tough or mild. What was that?
I struggled.
Back to the middle. Take a nice deep breath in, sit nice and high on your spine. Hands into your chest. Have a lovely day. I will see you all tomorrow. There's a new class coming on Zoom on a Wednesday. So for a lot of classes on